A very good evening to you all, and welcome back to the channel. It is my first shift of the week, so the weekend has gone. I hope you had a fantastic weekend, whatever you got up to. I hope you did brilliant if you played golf. I had a game of golf on Saturday and it wasn't that exciting, but the weather was absolutely freezing. The course was still in a really bad state, but still managed to get around, and yeah, all 18 holes were open, so it was good. And I've had a haircut as well. So, there we go, it's finally happened. High and tight. Like I said, I was beginning to look like a hippie, so it had to be done. So I got that done on Friday morning when I finished work. Also dropped off my wife's wheel, which I did mention that she'd smashed the alloy. Or cracked it. It's had a crack in it, and it was buckled as well, so that's going to cost me an arm and a leg. God, cars are always expensive, always money, pouring money into all your car for everything from servicing, MOT, and oh God, they are an absolute nightmare. So another minister's just been sacked by the Labour Party. Andrew Gwen, I think his name was, the health minister, wishing that the OAPs would just die because some lady, 72-year-old lady, was complaining about a bin collection, and in his WhatsApp messages he just wished that she'd die. I mean, what is wrong with these people? Why are they so thick that they have to put messages down that can be traced and used against them? I mean, it's just insane. But yeah, that's another one gone. Tick. And Reeves has been shunned by the Bank of England as well. The country's in turmoil. She's an absolute idiot, doesn't know what she's doing, and she's asking for help all over the place because she's messed up. But that's what you get for having a Labour government that doesn't know what they're doing or how to run a country. We've only got another 4 years left to go, just another 4 years, and then we might have a change, even though they've said that the Labour Party might still be in power for the next 10 years. Oh my God, we cannot go on any longer with this crew. They are just buffoons. They really are. Well, that's my point of view anyway. Leave us a comment if you think any different. What else has been going off? Over the pond, Doge has been ripping the US aid apart. It is absolutely insane, the amount of money that they're forking out on just BS. It's just incredible. They've got something like $300 million being sent to the Afghan farmers to grow crops. I wonder what kind of crops they're going to be growing over there. 300 million. There's something like $70,000 being sent to a play in Ireland for DEI or something like that, or no, a transgender a transgender play in Ireland, and there's money going for a transgender opera in somewhere like Peru, or no, a comic book on transgender in Peru, something like $300,000 or something like that. I mean, this is just absolutely insane, and we could probably do with something like that over here. They're also trying to streamline the military now, so it doesn't take, especially on the recruiting side, so it doesn't take them so long to get in and start their basic training. I think they're trying to reduce it down to 30 days or something like that as soon as your application goes in. But we'll have to wait and see, because the recruiting at the moment and the retention for the army is absolutely toilet at the moment, and they're leaving in their droves. I was talking about the guy that I was speaking to, Drew, the ex-RCT guy that I was talking to, and his son was saying that they are leaving in their droves. They're just getting out. They're just not interested anymore. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Whether or not we can bolster our armed forces and get the numbers up, I don't know. But the numbers at the moment are very low. And it's not really good for a defensive force for us, for an armed forces, It's not very good at all, because at the moment we're more like a militia than an army. But we'll have to wait and see. So watch that space about the military as well, whether or not we're going to get the numbers to where it should be. Tonight I've got Sainsbury's Stoke, which is good, because I can get a bit of a rest when I'm there. Most of my family is man down at the moment. They're not very well. My wife's not very well at the moment. She's got a really bad bug, bad infection. I think it's a virus. My eldest daughter, she was really poorly. My grandson, he's still poorly. My youngest daughter, she's not very well, and her partner's not very well neither. They're suffering. Touch wood. And even though over the weekend, especially when I got back from playing golf, I was so cold. It was so cold. I played all right. I could have played a lot better, and I should have played a lot better. But the ground is absolutely terrible. To be honest, like I said last week as well, the course shouldn't have been open, but it was. And we even if the course is open, we will go out and play regardless. Go out and play when it's bloody snowing most of the time. So a little bit of wetness isn't going to stop us from going to play. But yeah, our course definitely should have been closed. When I got back from golf, like I say, I was so frigging cold. It was it was nearly 1 degree, 0 degrees or something like that. But yeah, it's just that wind chill factor when it comes through. It feels a hell of a lot colder, and it was. But you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. Weekend is for golf, regardless of what the weather's like, what the ground's like. But like I said, I should have done a lot better. But it's very difficult to try and play shots off mud. it is, especially from distance as well, because you get a lot of slappy, thin fats, mud splattering up here, and it's just horrendous. We all know what winter golf's like, and soon the spring's on its way. We're going to get some good weather, hopefully shortly. I'm really praying for some good weather this year. I really am, because it's affecting my handicap as well, which I'm really pissed off about. So that'll be one thing that I'll be working on this year, definitely, is getting my handicap lower. Right, I'm going to hook up to my trailer. I'm going to bugger off. So take care, everybody. Drive safe, look after yourself, watch out for those lunatics, because they are bloody everywhere. Like, subscribe, please drop me a comment on anything, and I will see you for my second shift tomorrow. Cheers, guys.